I mean, I suppose this could be included in the episode if something comes from it. But I went outside a minute ago, and we have a hot tub in my back garden, which my dad fills up with the hose.
Do you ever use it?
Yeah. I've not been in it in a while, but yeah, no, it's nice. I like getting in it when it's like dark, like properly dark at night, and you're sitting it and float, and because you can't see anything, it's very like, it's almost like a sensory deprivation tank, but on a budget. But I went outside a minute ago. It's just overflowing. So he put the hose on this morning. Forgot about it. He's gone out to work. He's only just got home now.
It's just pissing everywhere.
Yeah, it's just flowing over the sides. And even better, did the same thing yesterday.
What, overflowed it?
Yeah, done it twice, 2 days in a row.
Just not clicking.
So he overflowed it yesterday, and then left the hose in it so it would drain out because it was overflowing, and then let that go too low. So this morning, turned the hose back on to refill it. Forgot about it again. Gone out to work. And once I'd finished work, I went into the back garden and thought, well, that's fucking overflowing.
Something's not right.
So no, I've left it draining out. And I've told him, but he'll probably forget about that, so I'll go check on it later.
Fucking hell.
It's got like a canopy gazebo thing over the top as well. And for some reason he decided to build that after he'd filled it with water. But it's like crammed into the corner of the garden. So I had to fucking stand on top of the hot tub, like on the edges, trying to fucking pull the sheet over the top of the gazebo, like crammed into the corner of the garden whilst I'm like balancing, trying not to fucking fall in. It's absolute shambles. I don't know why I fucking bought it. It is good, but
I'd love an hot tub in my garden. I've always wanted one.
He don't even get in it.
Instead, they built a fucking shed.
Oh, you creepy shed.
Well,
did you ever? Were you here for that? I don't think it was you?
A creepy shed.
Jack's creepy shed.
So there's a shed, and then there's another shed, but without any walls on it, basically. So it's like a wooden gazebo.
Yeah, with your two lonesome chairs in it.
Yeah, and it has these like
horrific. I'm sure in the summer, I'm sure it's lovely to sit in. But the picture he sent me is
shocking.
It is something out of like Insidious. Like Insidious, do you know where they go into like the other world and everything's like dark, and there's just like those up like a random door.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they could put that gazebo in the film, and you'd be like, yeah, that's fucking fits right.
Freaky. Like you look in the garden, and then obviously there's these like yellow lights, solar lights, whatever they are, and then like it's just beaming down just on two rocking chairs.
Just rocking chairs as well.
Exactly.
What?
Like old wooden rocking chairs that are like you got them cheap or something, basically. Gary got them off the dark web.
Got cheap out of the pensioner's house next door. He's just dying. Just fucking... John's dead. Is it? But his family still want those chairs, or
it went?
Can I have them?
It went from being to like it was supposed to be like a nice like bar area with a barbecue built in it to just that.
That's supposed to be a bar with a barbecue.
Yeah.
It don't even have.
Well, the barbecue's like next to that bit now, just on its own. But it was supposed to be the barbecue in it, with a little bar on the side.
So why don't he just put the barbecue inside it?
I don't know. He just wants to freak everyone out, I think, doesn't
he? Fair enough.
So what's the deal with the creepy shed? Is it creepy because it just looks creepy? Or
I'm sure in the daytime, I'm sure it looks lovely.
In the daytime, it's fine. It's just when it goes to night time, and then there's just lights beaming down on it, and it's right in the corner, and then you're looking at it, and you're like...
Because there's nothing in it except two chairs, which have lights on them.
Oh, so the gazebo's the bit that's creepy. The shed is fine.
Yeah, you've never shown me your shed.
I've showed you the shed, have I?
No. That could be creepy as well, I don't know.
Maybe that's creepier.
Yeah, it's a creepy gazebo, not a creepy shed, really.
What's creepy about the shed? Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, it's fucked.
What's fucked?
But
Oh, your gazebo.
Oh,
right, well, welcome back to the top floor.
Welcome back, everyone.
Jack, how are we?
I'm a sore man recently.
Are you?
Yeah. Been putting through me bloody... What's the word? Put through your paces?
Yeah.
Yeah. Started... Well, I basically got a PT for free, a friend of ours. So I'm basically a guinea pig for him PTing, basically.
Right.
This leads on to... I'm going to tell if you can realise before I say it. So, what do you think that I've done this week? Which by looking at me.
What do I think you've done? Well, as in, like, what workout have you done in the gym?
It's nothing to do with the gym. It's just what I did after the gym, and I've also done it again.
I don't even vaguely understand what you're asking me.
I'm trying to.
Can I have a bit of summer? What have you done this week? Oh, you've been to work. Have you had a meal?
I can. So you basically...
You've been on a run?
No.
I think I know what it is.
Do you?
I think so.
Can you think of a clue? Because I can't think.
Well, it has to be something visual.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I know what it is. It's the only thing that's at a gym.
So
or anywhere
it's
near.
It's not at the gym.
You've taken progress pictures.
No. I have done that as well.
I thought you were going to be like, here they are, and show us all.
Edit them in. Just no progress.
Here's day 1 and here's day 2. I've not been to the gym at this point yet, but I did have a big kebab, so you can see it on me.
I have started taking creatine though.
Yeah, go for your creatine, innit? I've got some in the cupboard. I have it about once every 3 or 4 months.
You must take it twice a day or once a day.
I think you're supposed to have 2 teaspoons a day, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I think.
Well, I just have the little one scoop.
It tells you 2 scoops, whatever.
Yeah.
It tells you on the tub.
Yeah. Well, what was I saying then? Oh yeah.
Well, guessing what you've been doing.
So, one of our friends does this all the time and just tans them. That's a clue.
Nasal sprays. The tanning stuff.
I've basically been on a sunbed.
I was right.
Yeah. Is that what you were going to say? Yeah. And now, I've got a funny story for this.
Okay.
So, we were just chatting and we've got the races coming up. I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and get a sun-kissed look for the races. So I'll start tanning the sunbeds. And then Ethan and Rian are just like, name drop them. They're just like, oh yeah, do it, blah, blah, blah. So, me and Ethan go to...
Has he got you on the nasal sprays? Because aren't they like the worst part about it? Aren't they like horrific for cancer or something like that?
Probably.
It's just some mad chemical. Some mad Chinese chemical that definitely giving you something.
So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we went to the gym and then said, right, we'll go on them after it. So I was like, yeah, alright, blah, blah, blah. We get there. Now they say to me, when you get on the sunbeds, the stand-up ones,
yeah,
try to spin when you're on there. It's like even it out of it. So then, our good friend Ethan's like going along with what thing he said, and just been like, yeah, like I just go around slowly, mate. I just walk around slowly like that. So I was like, all right. So I go in, say, oh, can I have however so long, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, they give you like these little
How long were you doing?
I paid for 6, but I did 3. Got off. Looked at myself.
Hold on. You did 3 minutes and then got out and went, oh, I'm not tan.
It clearly doesn't work.
I want
Turn it off and off again.
I want my £2 back. I don't look any different.
I was like, right, if it's just like fucking scolding me, which it wasn't, it's 3 minutes. But I just was getting paranoid, so I was like, alright, I'm doing 3, getting off. Look at it and put the other 3 in and go in again, which is what I did. So I get said, right, yeah. Basically told me to spin. I get in there, and like he says, you got to put your arms up as well, so like doing your arms. So I'm stood in there like that. I'm in this fucking sunbed. I've stripped everything off. I'm in there, butt-ass naked, like this, holding onto these like whatever they are.
Yeah, they have
straps.
like handles at the top, don't they?
I'm stood in it, and I'm like, the fuck do I spin? It's like, because it was crammed in, like, it's like, I couldn't just, like, spin, like, thingy. Go on, you got a question.
Let go of the handles.
Hmm?
Just let go of the handle.
Well, I'm getting to this. So, eventually I did let go of the handle.
you in there with your arms crossed?
No.
Like, what's going on here?
I did start to do that as well.
Sticking your head out the door, you fucking cupping your balls. Hey, mine's broke, I can't spin. I'm still pale and my bed don't spin.
So I'm there, so I'm like there, I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So then the arms go off, and then I start to just slowly spin like that. But then as I'm doing it, like consciously, I'm like, there's lights all around me, why the fuck do I have to spin?
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, they told me to spin, I'll spin. So I'm now just spinning in this sunbed, like a fucking doner kebab. Just like going round in a circle. And I just feel like a dickhead, because I'm just like... I just feel like a knobber, because I'm like...
Were you waiting for Boss Man to come fucking slice a bit off you?
I'm just spinning round, and I'm just like, right, do me 6 minutes, whatever, get off. Put my clothes back on, look at myself, and go, alright, yeah, I ain't burnt, blah, blah, blah. We're happy, I've done it. Go out. A day's gone by. The next day on a Saturday, I've met these two friends of ours for just like a few drinks and a game of pool.
I like how you've gone from naming them to just
not Reen and Ethan. Yeah. They're like just playing pool, and he was like, "Oh," Reen was like, "How were the sunbeds?" I was like, just like looking at it, and he was like, "Yeah, it was alright." It was like, "Did you spin?" I was like, "Yeah, I span. Ethan told me to do that. Why are you asking?" I was like, and then he started laughing at me. I was like, "Why are you laughing at me?" It's like, you don't have to spin, you dickhead. The lights are all around you. So I'm just staring, going, you know what? It felt weird when I was doing it, right? I felt like a dickhead, but I thought he's told me to do it. He's a very experienced individual with these things.
Did you tell him that you had your arms fucking
crossed?
Yeah, I
think I did, yeah. But I was just like... But then if he wouldn't have told me that, I'd have probably... If I went, like, when I go in him again, I'd probably just be doing it again, spinning. So if he wouldn't have told me the full time...
Yeah, but... To be fair, the spinning's also not doing any harm.
No, it's not.
It's not like if you spin it doesn't work. You're not like shaking it off.
It's just more effort. I could have just stood there with my arms up. But I know I'm just fucking spinning round in the circle like a ballerina. My arms up like that.
Oh, what a dickhead.
But yeah, instantly felt like a knobhead. It's like when just someone pulls a joke and you just feel like a twat. I had that horrible feeling after it. Well, there you go.
Well, here's a fun fact for you. Past 2 weeks, I've been on a...
Oh God, you're lying. You know what? Because when you said, oh, they have the little straps at the top, don't you? I thought, you know that. Fuck off, as if you've been on which one you go to.
There's one at the bottom of the road.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But,
going?
How many times have I been on it? Like 4 or 5.
What, in the past 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, twice a week then.
Ish. First time though, I only did like 3 minutes because I was also scared of burning.
Yeah.
That and I'm a pale man, so...
Well, no, I'm a pale man.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh... Like, that's what I said to him, was like, well, 3 minutes, and then he said, do 6 minutes, you're not going to die. So then I was like, that was his reasoning behind it. It was like, I want to do 3 minutes. It was like, why? There's no point, do 6 minutes, you're going to die. You're not
yeah, but where do you draw the line?
I'd like to think he makes all of his life decisions based on life or death being the outcome.
Should I do this? Well, it won't kill me, so why not?
As if you've gone on them, that's mad. Yeah.
That surprises me that you've been on them.
I'm not going to bash them like they do. But...
I weren't going to tell anyone, but now I've told everyone. So.
Yeah. I just had to tell that because of what a dickhead I felt.
When you get in, which way do you face?
Facing the door.
I don't like facing the door.
You face like behind.
Yeah, I face the back of it.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like the door's not as effective. I don't know why.
All right.
I don't. There's no logic to it.
Do you ever get a fear of getting trapped in them? No, not trapped. Have you ever seen Final Destination? That's what clocked my head when I got on them.
I have, but I don't remember anything about Sunbed.
When it was a lie down one, and then something went wrong, and they just started getting electrocuted in there.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I do. Yeah.
That thought crossed my mind in there.
Do you know what I don't get? It's like fucking Fort Knox. You have to be like let in. Did yours do that?
What do you mean?
Like you have to like go to the door of the shop and then like knock on the door, and then they press a button which releases a door for you to come in.
What into the? Oh yeah.
What the fuck's that about? It's a sunbed shop. What have you got in here? 15 quid in 20p's.
Oh no, yeah, no. Because I've been to two, and I was trying to think of the one I went with.
You've been to two? You're doing a tour of them?
I'm just going around trying them all out, see if I can spin in any of them. Just go and start spinning around. Nah, not enough room in that one. I'll try another one. But there's one in Brighton which closer, so the next time I just went in that one. But the first time I went in, it was at...
Did you go on your own? Or are you only going with Ethan?
No, I went on my own, that one, in Brighton. The first time I went with Ethan.
It's also shockingly cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's cheap,
I thought it'd be expensive. It was like, for 3 minutes, it's like, what is it, £1? It's like £1.80.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So a nice little 6-minute holiday, as the girls put it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite relaxing, although they do smell.
They do stink. Depends what time of the day you went on them.
But I think it's just like a chemically smell. Like when I come out, even though I've like not touched anything.
Do you use the
my hands stink?
What is it? The cream thing? What do you use? And you come off it to like lotion your skin or something.
No, I'm not using fucking anything. I was go in there and stand there for 6 minutes and then come out.
I just put like thingy on me. What's it called? Nivea after something.
Oh yeah.
I just shove that on me.
Is that really necessary for a 6-minute sunbed?
I don't know. Apparently, it's probably good for you. Apparently, you're supposed to hydrate your skin again. So I'm just like that. Just fucking get myself all rubbed up with some after sun.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, we'll do it if you want, but I feel like you're probably not at the stage where it's like you need after sun.
I have a question.
Go on.
What's the end result? What we're trying to get to?
I just want to not look like I've just been pulled out a river. I feel like I have the complexion of a corpse that the police have just found that's been floating in a river for 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to look like there's a bit of life in me.
Fair enough.
I'd say mine's for the races, mate.
Yeah, but that's not what he's asked. What's the end result? The end result isn't to be at the races, is it?
Well, just to not. Well, to be fair, just be like that. Just have a sun-kissed look for the races.
Are you going to stop after the races?
Probably. I don't know.
It is a bit of effort.
I'm going to have to take this off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that tan.
But I won't be.
I'm not going as far as those two. Now, I know you don't. Oh, no, you've met Ethan. He was at Snowdon.
Okay.
Yeah. The very tan one, if you remember. I feel like he's probably got more tan since then, though, so he might not have been.
And is he naturally tan, or is he tan just
no. You look at pictures of him in high school, and he's also got the complexion of a body that's just been pulled out of the river. But now he's, a real Mediterranean.
Has he gone so far that it requires a different passport picture?
Sure.
So, does he look that different?
Sometimes it depends when if he
so
on them loads.
Sometimes you see him and he's just got a nice tan, and then other times you see him and it's like you look like you've been oiled up for a bodybuilding show.
Like he's competing.
Yeah.
World's tannest man.
But yeah, the pair of them two go very. No, look, it's fair play. Do what you want. We'll find out if they watch the episodes based on this.
Ray watches them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Still. Oh, good man. Now, they look good, but they are extreme with it. All the oils and nasal sprays and all that shit, aren't they?
What's the deal with nasal spray?
So it's some fucking mad Chinese chemical, which I'm sure is probably fucking giving you some sort of internal hemorrhoid or something.
I don't actually know.
It's got to be doing something bad to you.
Yeah.
And it basically makes it so you tan more.
I just don't know how it does it, mate. Like you said, it's definitely not good for you.
It works. I'm pretty sure they work. I just don't think they'd be doctor recommended.
That's wild. I've never heard of that before.
Because I think that's how Ryan got to how dark he was, just from using that nasal. Because like, have you seen like the going on about them 2 hours?
But title of the episode just how tan are Ryan and Ethan.
But like that is like when you see a picture from him from like a year or two ago, it's like
it's massively
now,
different.
It's like why he's fucking tanned
on my phone. I always get a memory thing from Ryan's 21st birthday, where he's absolutely hammered and he's like sat in the toilets with a beer in his hand, like swaying about, and he's like on our level of pale. Well, to be fair, he's also ginger, so.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're slightly more ginger, aren't you?
Sort of.
Yeah. Look, the facts are the facts. But compared to now, it doesn't look like the same person. He looks better. He's not gone backwards. But
Ryan's glow up. Tightly.
Yeah. Bless him, you messaged me the other day. If it's in mediums now, bless him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, if it's in medium t-shirts.
That's all that was in the message. Just a quick one, Jacob. And Alfie's in medium t-shirts.
Thank you very much, just so you know.
I've only told you.
Oh, bless him.
Enough of that glow ups anyway.
Yeah, how have we even ended up on that?
I don't know. That shocked me that you said you got them. We weren't expecting that response.
No, well, I've literally not told a person. I just thought. Well, I've not like intentionally kept it a secret. Well, now that the opportunity's come up to tell someone, I've told you.
Yeah.
But like, I've not. Lucy don't know. Like,
oh really?
Yeah.
He's just like.
But again, it's not like.
Come and see you looking like Nicholas and Elka. Fuck's after
They're black.
Oh.
Oh God.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, no. So there we go. The first time I've admitted that is to the world. What was I going to say then?
What was you going to say?
Oh, that's something I've seen this week. It's totally unrelated. But have you seen the thing about the asteroid, which is somewhat
coming to Earth?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a story about this every other month. And I don't know if it's one of the same ones where it's like...
Well, they give you like updates on certain ones, don't they?
Whether like, what was the percentage now? It was
1.2 it has now trebled to 3 point summit.
Chance of hitting.
Yeah. And do you know? Oh, I was reading it, and if it hits, it'll hit in like December 2032. And when I read it, I was like, that is fucking ages away.
7 years.
Yeah.
It's mad that, isn't it, when you think of it like that?
Because I read it, and I was like, almost a bit disappointed in that, like, not that I want to get hit by an asteroid, but almost disappointed in, like, why are you telling me this news that is so irrelevant for decades? It's not going to be I'm going to be an old man when that's relevant.
Yeah. And
then further down it said, like, so in 7 years time, blah blah blah, and I was like, oh my fucking god, as if it's 2025. What the fuck's happened?
It's crazy, isn't it?
7 years, 5 years, and it'll be 2030.
Yeah.
It's
like the same
nuts.
time from lockdown to 2030.
That's fucking mad. That is terrifying.
Yeah, I know. But the asteroid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was reading about it, and it's like it could. They said something along the lines of, "Here's if it's gonna hit Earth, here's where it's gonna hit," and then named about 4 continents and 5 different seas. So it's like basically it's anywhere. I think the only thing it didn't say was Europe.
Do you keep? I was reminded. Do you keep seeing them? What you have like the Russian nuclear threats of where they'll hit, and then like it comes up on TikTok where it's just like, oh, these are the targets they're hitting, and it's just always London, Manchester, like just all these fucking areas saying that's where we're gonna hit and stuff. Yeah.
Which point?
So it reminded me of that. And all these bloody nuke threats saying he's gonna nuke us and all these spots.
Nah, he's a bitch. He won't do anything. That's directly to you, Putin. I'm sure you're watching.
He's a bitch.
I'm sure he watches. I've seen him commenting.
Mr. Putin.
Sorry, I've got a really itchy ear, and I don't know what it is.
Wax.
Yeah, but it's like the outside of me ear. Wax, is it? I don't wax on the fucking external of me ear.
Just all built up.
There was a kid I went to school with who had wax like that.
Oh, just built up where the point where you can just see it.
Yeah, if you looked at the side of his head, it'd be like, oh, there's
had a kid like that.
There's
really
a bucket of earwax. Now, he had a twin brother. Twin brother didn't. So I'm thinking, probably not a neglectful household. So what the fuck is your excuse for your wax build-up?
That's one of my, what do they call it? My mum's like satisfying things, picking wax out.
Has she got the camera?
No.
I've got a camera.
She does it with a bud, but you're not supposed to use them. It pushes it in more.
I got a camera because... in fact, no, this isn't why I got the camera. So I discovered this when I first used the camera. So I looked in my ear, and from using cotton buds, one of my ears had basically sealed shut. Like, it was just a wall of earwax at the end. And I like...
What, from using the cotton bud things?
Yeah, so from using cotton buds.
Pushing them in?
Yeah, it like pushed it all in.
Question.
Go on.
If you didn't get the camera to look in your ear, how did it end up in your ear?
Wait, what?
Did you just say you didn't buy it for that purpose?
No, I wanted the camera anyway, but it wasn't because I knew I had a blockage, because I didn't know it were blocked.
So you wanted to use it for your ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's for. It's like an ear camera.
Okay.
Where else are you shoving it?
It's way too sharp to go anywhere else. You can't be digging in any other hole with So it's so you can clean your ears properly. So I just wanted cleaner ears. So that's why I got it. Or I think someone bought it for me. I think it was like a present.
Yeah.
I wanted one anyway. But like... Anyway, regardless, it doesn't matter where the camera came from. I'm digging in my ear. Because I remember I looked in this one, I was like, oh, look at all that in there, look at that I can get. And I went to this one and it was like, what the fuck is that in my ear?
It was just a wall.
A wall of wax. It was like almost perfectly flat. It was like deep in there. But I had to use one of the tools and go round the edges of it and peel it away from my ear skin.
Like one of them laser things when you go around the sides first and then poke it through.
What in the fucking world are you on about?
Like a spy.
You know when you go around like to get the window like that and then you like plunk it out. That's what I'm imagining you doing with this like fucking...
The James Bond of ear cleaning.
Yeah, so I've got a tiny Tom Cruise in the ear. He is tiny anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, it's fit in there.
You have a large Tom Cruise in your ear.
Oh.
Yeah, so Tom's in there digging. Cruise, not that one. Yeah, I had to like peel it away from the edges of my ear to like get it out because you couldn't just. It was because it was like flat and it was hard.
Oh.
I think I've got pictures of it.
You got it.
Do you want to see?
Sort of, yeah, in a weird way.
It's not nice.
I sort of want to see it, and I don't know why I want.
I'm not putting this on the video, so you lot will just have to go off based off
my reaction.
Yeah, based off Jack's reaction.
Yeah, that's lovely. That.
How the hell did we get to this from asteroids?
Is that where this came from? Asteroids.
That's what we were talking about. I don't know what the fuck.
Onto earwax.
How the fuck do you use the Photos app now? They've made it so fucking difficult. Oh, here we go. I might be onto something.
Was a wrench then that?
Right.
Have you got like a photo like thing that made your earwax?
I clicked on it.
You made a little video.
But it's only one picture. So I don't know. Oh, that is nasty.
That's alright, you need to show me. You don't have a choice. Why is it black?
Because that's what happens to earwax. If it's old wax, it goes black.
Yeah.
Needed to come out, didn't it?
Yeah. And what did you do? Just go around. See, I thought that's what I'm imagining. You're going around the sides, and then you just hooking into it, flicking it out.
Well, no, because it didn't all come out in one piece.
I imagine though, satisfying.
I know. Well, that's what I tried to do.
Plot straight out.
That's
big meatball of wax.
That's what I tried to do, but that was an impossible task. Hold on. There's more pictures. That's just the first one I found. This is.
Apologies.
There's way too many confessions happening in this episode so far. I didn't plan on telling the world about me dodgy ear either, but here we are. It's not even going to be good content because I'm not showing them. So
they just use the imagination. It's fine.
It's just
if anyone's wondering what it looks like, it's just like there's a big fucking overcooked meatball rammed in his ear with a bit of
yeah. It's not a bad analogy to be fair.
With little red bits on it. There were red bits on it.
Well, it's just a bit of fresh wax.
Yeah.
Not red. It's not chili powder in my ear.
Bit of paprika on this meatball of wax. Oh.
You
a little paprika on his meatball of wax must be a new sentence.
Yeah. Nobody has ever said those words in that order before.
That sounds like a sentence that you would use to secretly launch nukes or something. Like something else that no one would ever know to say.
It's like he says it and all of a sudden I'm the Winter Soldier. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Sit that on a t-shirt. Oh.
What was it?
Where?
What did you say?
A little paprika on a meatball of wax or something. That is not all of it.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. That's either your wax or you've gone to wipe your ass and you've still got bits of poo on.
That's disgusting. What it actually looks like is more like little raisins.
Fucking big raisin. It's sort of satisfying though in a weird way.
No,
like,
yeah,
that
lovely.
came out of my ear.
Oh, quickly I turned the phone then so the camera didn't get a glimpse. No, yeah, it was unbelievably satisfying. And I tell you what, being able to hear afterwards.
There's just like a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't realise how deaf I was in that ear. You what?
Maybe I need that because I can be quite deaf sometimes.
Okay. Try and have a look with the camera.
Live on air.
It might be dead.
We'll save it for another time. We'll just let it build up a bit more.
That's disgusting. Can we make it a segment where we clean your ear?
We can do, yeah.
Yeah, only if it's bad.
I have I haven't used it in a while.
We're not just cleaning your ear on video if it's just regular.
I have this thing where it's got like a spiral on it, and I got it off. Oh, it's probably TikTok. I got it off.
Shock.
It's either that or Amazon. So I was like, fucking hell, like a little white stick.
Yeah.
And then it has a little clip-on attachment, and the attachment's a spiral.
Right.
So then you shove that in your ear, and then you just turn it like that, and it just spirals all the wax like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Now when I used it, it was just full of wax. Then I'm like, you just got to keep washing it and rinse the wax off before you go back in again and do it, and it's just a bit of an hassle. But when I clean my ears, that's what I use.
Oh, see, no, that camera comes with like a little toolkit. So you've got all different types of, all different lengths of spoons, for lack of a better word. Little shovels.
For Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all like little...
No, the camera on your phone.
Yeah.
Does it like attach to your phone and you just look at it?
Yeah, there's an app. So you just connect them both to the same Wi-Fi.
So while you're like that, you can just see it in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you just like hooking it.
Yeah. Well, what I have to do, because it's a little difficult to do. So I get it up on my phone. I'll have my phone like there. And then I have to hold the camera with like one hand.
Yeah.
And then like dig with the other. Because you have to try to keep the camera at the same.
Really satisfying. I
angle.
really want to go.
It's a bit like, it's a little difficult to do and like disorientating when you're looking at it. You can't quite figure out which way to turn it and shit like that.
Yeah.
That might just be me just being directionally challenged. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Why my arms a bit?
Just sent it up like that for some reason.
I've got the camera in this hand, in my ear, and then this one's like digging.
All right.
And then I shoot tissue, wipe it, and then when I'm actually done digging, I'll then wash them.
Didn't think of tissue.
Have I just changed your life?
Yep. I just keep going to the sink, rinse it, and then going back in. Did not think of just forgetting tissue and wiping it and carrying on.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe still wash it after.
So, how often do you go on these expeditions?
It depends. Because I mostly try to just like when I'm in the shower, I really let the water get in my ear, and then just have a bit of a dig with my finger.
Do What, when you get in the shower, you purposely let the water go in?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I don't really get the whole. Do you know when it blocks in your ear? I never really get it. But because then I think the water's hot.
When you get water trapped in your ear, though, you're like ragging your head.
Yeah, but that's what
what
I'm saying. I don't really get.
Do you know?
I
get it.
Very occasionally I will, but I also find it's not that difficult to get out. It's a bit of plunging. Can you hear that? Or is that me?
I heard a squeak. Tom Cruise crying for help.
I didn't know if that was one of those sounds that only I can hear. Do you know, like when your body makes a sound and you're like, hear it?
We heard it.
Nah.
Everyone heard it.
Do you know what? I have my shoulder cracks when I rotate it. And I used to think it was only me that could hear it because it was like cracking inside me. Like, I know you can hear your fingers crack, but I thought it was only me who could hear my shoulder crack.
Yeah.
Until I was sat in work one day, this is fucking ages ago. I was just like rotating it like time and time again, and it just like kept cracking.
Yeah.
And the lad who was sat next to me at the time looked at me and went, "Is that your shoulder?" I was like, "Oh,
you're just
other people,
anyone else can hear it.
Other people can hear it."
You're just constantly cracking it.
Yeah, it just like, like I was doing that. Can you hear that?
You're busting into a salsa then.
It goes through me a little bit, and I probably need to get it looked at because it surely can't be good.
No, it probably isn't.
You what?
It probably isn't.
No. What the right? What?
I don't know.
I don't know where I am or what I'm doing.
No.
Body sounds, the squeaking thing, the ear thing. Yeah, I tried to just clean them in the shower. But then
body sounds. I was just really just working backwards.
Yeah. Then maybe like once a week or something like that. We'll get the camera out and we'll have a look. But I also get dry skin in my ear, so I try not to dig at that because obviously that's not good.
No.
But what random place to also get dry skin? It's the only place I get dry skin.
What, in your ear?
Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people get on like their elbows and stuff. I don't get any of that.
No.
Just me ears. And not on the outside. Inside only. Which surely is only adding to the wax build up. What?
I'm just trying to think how I've got onto your fucking ears.
Knows. We were talking about an asteroid. Should we go back to the asteroid?
Oh, it was we was talking about asteroids, and then you said I've got a really itchy ear. And that was the turning point.
To be fair, asteroids.
Oh, no, I could not think
we got
onto your ears.
That what I dug out of my ear.
Yeah.
Does sort of look a bit like an asteroid.
Yeah. Looks like something.
Yeah, an asteroid. That's what I just said. Anyway.
Swiftly moving on from your ears.
The asteroid. So they think it's between 40 and 90 meters long. Now 40 meters is like your typical airline plane. So like your Boeing 737.
Yeah.
If it's 40 meters, they think it'll just create like an air blast and knock out some windows and,
yeah,
spook some cows or whatever.
Yeah.
However, if it's 90, at that point, they'd consider it a city killer.
Really?
So if it hit a city, it'd just fuck it up.
Out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's only 90 meters. It's not even that. It's not that big.
What was the one that just wipes out the dinosaurs?
What, you want like the name?
How big it was?
I've no idea. That's a question for Tom. Oh yeah, but it'd be travelling at like fucking 40,000 miles per hour or something like that. So that's why it'd destroy a city. What would you do? You got like half an hour warning. They're like, oh, we thought it were going to miss us. but we've just checked the maths, and no, actually, it's gonna.
But then they'll know what city
It's gonna fucking
So say that
hammer Manchester.
yeah.
It's gonna hammer Manchester in about half an hour's time. It's traveling like 40,000 miles per hour. You can't get away from it. So what are you gonna do?
So there's no chance. Well, you won't be getting out of here because
No, yeah. Well, look, you can try if you want, but
I've got the number for you. Somewhere between 10 and 15 kilometers in diameter.
that's
dinosaur.
right. That's much bigger than 90 meters,
Yeah.
which explains why it killed so many of them.
Yeah. Poor dinosaurs.
Bless them. Absolutely massive chickens.
But you just sort of got to set your fate if you're giving me half an hour.
Yeah, right. So what do you do with the half hour though? Just fucking sit on your bed.
We sit here and make the final episode and we count down and watch through that little skylight as it comes and hits us.
Well, that'd never get uploaded, would it?
Because then we'll send the footage off in like a...
We'd have to live
Drawn.
stream it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably better. Not my thing. 5 minutes before impact. Send it off with like a dove or something. And give it to London to upload.
How are you sending an episode off on a dove?
Strap a hard drive onto him. And fly away.
And
Or just live stream it.
yeah. Is the dove impenetrable to asteroids?
You can just fly through it, don't give a fuck.
Fly through it.
Or fly above it. Just dodge it. Asteroid. Fucking headbutts it.
So episode 50, we just film the final episode.
I mean, that's a good special.
Can you call it a special?
Rocky thinks so.
No bad. Because that debt is definitely getting picked up. Speaking of planes. Have you... Right. You're on a plane. Are you allowed to call them air hostesses anymore? Stewardess? Flight attendant.
Yeah.
That's the one. Ignore the fact that I said the other two. Oh, no, it's not PC anymore, is it?
No. Far beyond that now.
What is? The flight attendant comes over the speakerphone. Ladies and gentlemen, both of our captains are incapacitated. With the help of air traffic control, is there anyone here who thinks they could land the plane? Does your hand go up?
If no one else's goes up, yeah.
Oh, so what? You have a
I have a look around.
You have a look around, be like...
And then if no one's stepping up to the play, well, you might as well give it a go.
What if you look at him and think, I can do a better job than him?
I don't know that. I feel like it actually, no, when they say it, you turn around and then if their hand just shoots up, well, he's obviously fucking confident. Get him in the seat, but there's a bit of hesitation there. Which would be me hesitating.
What you need to do is you need to stare him in the eye.
Mm.
And then if the hand drops a little bit, then you'll be like, right, I'm doing it.
Mine just goes, oh, I've done it on GTA, it should be fine.
Because, so, there was a survey. 50% of men are confident they could land a plane.
What, in that scenario? Or just any scenario?
Yeah, if they were on a plane and there was no pilot available, pilot and co-pilot somehow both died.
Jumped out the window.
Yeah, they're both gone. They're unconscious or whatever.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the cockpit that's going to affect you though. I don't know why they're unconscious.
They've just suddenly died.
Yeah,
but you'll be all right.
They've had a joint heart attack or something.
Right.
There's no
joined pilot.
There's no pilot. There's no pilots on board. 50% of men think they could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you? Because I don't think I could do it. Obviously not. But if no one else's hands are going up, then
Oh, see, the obviously not is interesting.
What?
Because I don't think I obviously can't.
What do you mean?
I think there's certainly a chance that I could do it. I'm not like... I wouldn't stand up and be like, look, don't worry about it. I've got this. But I'd have a go.
But you'd go and have a go straight away. Like, you'd just be like, yeah, I'll do it. Or would you do what I do and be
if
like...
everybody on board has absolutely no flying experience, if someone stands up and goes, oh, I've got my own plane, well then yeah, you have a fucking go, Captain Phillips. But is that...
That's the guy with the boat.
What? What's he called? The one who landed the plane in the Hudson River?
Sully, isn't it?
Sully.
Yeah.
Captain Sullivan.
Captain Phillips was a...
Well, yeah.
Both Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I was going to say they're both Tom Hanks, so...
Drives anything, that bastard.
Alright, Forrest Gump.
Right, fucking Woody, you have a go.
Alright, Castaway, where's your ball? I know you lived in a terminal for a while. It don't mean you can fly a plane.
Oh, you know. But no, so like to say if someone stood up straight away, but then they said, oh, I don't have any experience, but I just think I can do it, would you then go, fuck that, I want to go then? He's not doing it, but he was confident to do it, even though he's never...
See, it's a difficult one because on one hand, I want to do it. I want to be the hero. But on the other hand, it's also like I don't want to be at fault if I kill everyone.
Yeah.
Now, surely I'm not at fault because I'm not the pilot who's died. It's his fault.
Yeah.
But the idea, if we crash. It's like, oh, maybe that other guy wouldn't have crashed. It's a little unsettling.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think it's a question of whether or not you are and aren't able to land it. I think it's a question of, do you think you're more capable than the rest of these people? But yeah, if you set the precedent that no one has any flight experience, you sort of have to put your hand up if you think you would at least keep you cool.
I don't think I'd keep me cool. I'd have a go. I'd be
in there
panicking,
screaming.
Over there, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your seats in the upright position and fold your trays away. We are coming in very hot to Manchester Airport. Turns out I don't know how to slow this thing down.
This is all my fault.
If anyone could come and tell me what all these buttons do, please, that'd be very useful. Turns out there is more than you would imagine.
Well, if you have like the control down there, like will they know what buttons you need to press to get it down and shit? Like if they say like,
right, that was a half-articulated sentence, but I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, would air traffic control be able to tell you what buttons to press to safely land the plane?
That's the one.
Yeah, of course it can. Surely. Although there is a lot of buttons.
There's a lot of buttons, and they're not pilots, are they?
You ring them for help, and they're just like, oh, I don't know, mate. Sorry. Not a clue.
Can you help me land it?
Yeah,
I don't know how to do that.
Why don't you just
give
each button a press and see what it does?
If not, just jump out. Let someone else have a go. That's what you could do, actually. Just scout the area for parachutes.
I don't think planes have parachutes on them.
You can have a look. Might as well look. Just before you put in your fate in someone's hands. Or your hands.
Yeah, but I'm more confident that I could land a plane than I am confident that there's going to be a parachute on board. I'd rather have a go at landing it.
Mm.
So, do you think you would do it?
But the only way I'd do it is if no one else put their hand up. If someone put it up before me, right, yeah, go on then. Land it. I don't think I could do it though.
This might be like
It'd end up
me saying I don't think it'd be hard to climb Everest all over again. But I don't think it'd be that hard to land a plane.
We need to give you some. You can You can take flying lessons when someone's sat next to you, can't you?
Yeah.
There's a day trip for you.
There's a Patreon episode.
Yeah. We got Everest. You got landing a plane.
No, because if you've got radio air traffic control, whatever the fuck they're called.
So the runway will be clear. There'll be no like, just before
Yeah,
you land.
they don't go.
You just got to circle around and come back.
They don't go. There's the plane with the fucking the digital construction manager flying the fucking plane. Let's that plane's a beefer. Yeah, just let that one go. Oh, surely they clear the runway, don't they?
Yeah.
All the other flights get scrapped.
Yeah. So you got a clean
give
runway.
you a clean runway.
Is it not a thing from when they're landing where it sort of just guides itself to the runway? Do you know what I mean?
I feel like that's the only part of flying pilots do.
Mm.
Is like landing it. I feel like the rest of the time, autopilot just takes care of it, but I don't know if autopilot lands them.
Well, it don't land them, but it just gets you into position, and then you just take over.
I've no idea.
No.
I don't know.
Have you ever been on a plane where they've not been able to land because they've made a mistake and they've had to circle back?
Yeah.
That happens more often than you would think.
Really?
Yeah, but that's because they play on the side of safety.
Mm.
Like, it's not, they don't go, oh, we're fucked up a little bit, but let's just give it a go. I think I can make it work. If they fuck up a tiny bit, they just go, I'll just do it again.
Yeah.
It's not like they just, if the odds have changed from 100% at all, then they just start again. Which is probably the wise thing to do, really.
Mm.
You don't want your pilot fucking being like, I'll be right.
Oh.
Have you ever had one land like skew with?
I've had one where it's just like we didn't really land, we just sort of fucking dropped and just like smacked the floor because like everyone's head just fucking went like that. Now
I had one where the wind was dead strong, so they landed it like not
on its
sideways is a stretch, and not on its side,
just drifting around the fucking thing.
But it didn't. It like when you were looking out the window, it weren't straight.
Mm.
It was like a little.
Oh really?
Yeah.
People, no. I've been very fortunate to have I've only had that one thing, but then the rest of them have been fine. I don't think I've had to circle around once. But that's it.
Yeah, I don't think that's happened many times to me either.
No.
I'm with you. I think the hardest part would be them telling you what the button is and you being able to identify it. If you can do that, all it is a press or a spin or a pull, maybe even a push.
Or a flick. They've got a lot of flicky buttons, haven't they? Because they have all the one. Are they above them?
Yeah, they flick shit above them.
Yeah,
they're flicking stuff.
They're flicking summit.
Yeah.
I seen a post the other day where a girl had she was in an airport, like in the like the bougie lounge bits that airports have, and a pilot was walking through, and he just dropped a note in front of her that said something along the lines, "I've seen the entire world, and you're the most beautiful woman," or something like that. And she was like creaming herself over it.
What, you just dropped the note on WhatsApp?
Yeah. But I was thinking, surely he does that every airport he goes into.
Yeah.
Just in the hopes of following up behind him and giving him a tap on the shoulder.
Oh, you dropped something.
I meant more having a conversation. Not being like, oh, I think you've dropped your note to your wife.
Oh, he does that in every airport.
Mm.
But fair play.
Yeah,
Good line.
It is a good line.
it's smooth.
I reckon he walks off when he drops it. I can imagine he has a suitcase behind him. Strutting.
Do you reckon? It depends how long he's there for. Might immediately be going back.
He's late. He's just running off.
Imagine the wrong girl picks it up.
Imagine she chases him, taps him on the shoulder, and he goes, "Oh, that weren't meant for you." I do this game with my wife where she hangs out in the airports that I was coming to, and from behind you look a lot like her. I'll just
take that.
Thank
You
you.
just give it to her. Oh.
Now, speaking of things you could or couldn't do, have you ever watched? Well, I'm pretty sure it's new, so probably not. The Gorge.
The Gorge?
The Gorge.
No.
I think it's on Netflix. Have you watched it?
Nope.
Right, so
Look it up.
there's this like super secret valley that America and Russia, maybe? No. Anyway, that two countries are guarding, like, it's at the border. There's a valley,
Yeah.
a crevice, a cavern, not a cavern.
What is going on here?
This is me. What's it? What? A
Ravine.
gorge. That's the name of the film. There's a gorge between the two countries,
Yeah.
and they have like military outposts keeping it secure.
Yeah.
And anyone who goes to it, like who gets put there to man it, they have to go for a year. No phone. You're on your own. The only other person in the vicinity is your counterpart from the other country who's on the opposite side, who you're not allowed to talk to.
So you just sat across from each other.
Yeah. But it's like, it's quite far, so you've got to have like binoculars to see them and that.
And you're just on your own?
Yeah, you're on your own. You're in this outpost. You've got to do like the rounds to make sure the fence is secure and all that.
Yeah.
You don't know why you're guarding it. You've got all the ammo, you've got all the food, you've got everything you need.
Yeah.
But there's no internet. There's no...
For a year?
For a year. Do you think you'd be able to do it?
No.
No.
You know what it reminds me of? That game, what's it called? Firewatch or something. You ever play that?
No.
It was pretty similar. Where you get sent to like an outpost and stuff. And you just like doing literally what you said, doing all the rounds and stuff.
Going around doing all your checks.
Yeah, it ends weird, that game.
How's that end?
It's a freaky film. Yeah.
How's that end?
Like there was someone in the bit like following him around and like putting rocks through his little outpost thing. But I can't remember the actual ending. I just know it's weird.
Right, so you don't know how it ends.
No, but it's just a weird ending. I remember that.
Are you gonna watch
ending.
The Gorge? It's
Was it on Netflix?
It's good, yeah.
I'm
just saying, do you want me to spoil it or not?
I'll watch it, but you can spoil it if you want.
Right, so there is stuff living in the Gorge, which you kind of immediately guess, because otherwise why else would they have to guard it? So you sat up there doing your own thing, eating your food, whatever you're doing. The person on the other side is doing the same. And all of a sudden, these like unmanned sentry gun mini turret things just automatically start going off and spraying into the Gorge, and it's all like tree men. Imagine Groot, but hideous.
Right.
Climbing up it, coming to get you.
Yeah.
And that's why you're there. And it's why you're not allowed to talk to anyone and all that.
Yeah.
But you only have to do it for a year. without ruining the ending. I can't think how to not ruin the ending.
You've ruined the ending.
Right, so it's like a military experiment that's gone wrong, so that's why they're now trying to contain it.
Yeah.
The two opposite each other start like writing messages on boards and holding them up. One's a man, one's a woman. So obviously they end up sleeping together.
Yeah.
Because he makes a zip line that goes from one side to the other.
What a bang.
He makes a zip line.
Yeah, so he gets like an RPG.
Right.
And fires it over to the other side. Like with rope attached to the end. And then she goes out, ties it up. And he zip lines over. They shag.
What? Is this the ending?
No, sorry. I'm giving you the whole thing.
Zip lines over, his dick's just swinging.
The ending's just him nutting.
Where are you going with this? I've just gone from these little things crawling up, and now he's like, "Oh, fuck them! I'll just fire me RPG over, rocket ride over."
Yeah. So, but then on the way back, those things start climbing up, so all the turrets start going off, and they set off one of the mines, and that blows up his fucking zip line contraption.
Yeah.
So he falls in.
Oh.
So now she then obviously immediately jumps in after him. And now they're down in the gorge and they've got to get out and all that, and they uncover like, it was actually the fucking military or whoever who like caused it.
Yeah.
All that sort of bollocks.
But they're trapped down there now.
Yeah, and then they've got to like figure out how to get out of there without dying. So back to my original question.
Yeah.
Because you said no, that you wouldn't do it. Is there any amount of money that would convince you to do it?
There's always the money in it that just makes you do it.
Well, yeah, obviously. What else is it going to be?
I know.
Alright. There's no money involved, but there's a woman on the other side.
You just have to fire an RPG over to get to. So now if you say money, did it say how much they get paid to do it?
No, but they're both like top tier, like military trained, like typical movie, like bad motherfuckers,
right?
For lack of a better word.
Now, do you want me to say like a realistic amount of money, or can I go into the millions?
Oh, would you do it for 50 million? Would you? Would you do it for 50 grand?
I'd give it a go.
Would you do it for 50 grand? 1 year?
So 50 grand for that year, but then you're not seeing anyone for a year. No internet, so you can't even ring anyone or anything from home.
No, the only human interaction you're supposed to have is once a month. You do a radio check. You don't know who it's to. You can't ask them any questions. They are purely checking that you're alive and that the gorge is secure. And that is it.
Say, I'm alive, gorge is secure, bang, phone down.
Yeah.
You start asking them about the day and they're like, no, put the phone down.
Yeah. You're like, so what's the weather like? He just hangs up on you.
How's my family? Tell me whether the fucking gorge is secure or not.
Oh, that's another thing as well. They're, I mean, obviously we can't apply this to us because it just changes the game too much. But in the film, they're both from, like, they both have no one left, sort of thing. Like, they don't have any family, don't have any like strong connections anywhere. So like nobody really notices that they're gone.
So it's so they've just got a lonely life, basically. Yeah.
So do you do it 50 grand? 50 grand, 1 year of your life.
I don't know why I'm just thinking of the 150 grand mark, and then I'd do it.
Would you not do it for 100? I wouldn't do it for 50.
Nah.
100 grand I might.
I'm going to say 150. It's my final offer.
140.
Yeah.
130.
That's the lowest I'll go is 130.
129.
No, fuck off. I'm being stubborn now. 130.
So you wouldn't do it for 129. So if the military came to you,
Well,
knocked on your door, said, Jack, no one's going to miss you. Here's 129 grand for 1 year of your life.
I'm obviously going to do that. But
Oh, right, so you will. You don't have to pay tax on it.
But you can't just keep going down further and further. Would you not do that?
Well, no, but that's how you figure out where your limit is, isn't
Yeah,
it?
true. Just going to keep going down.
Because I genuinely think if I'm not 95, I'm not doing it for 94. Suck me ass. 95 grand, I'll do it.
And then you look over the other side. So how much are you getting? 130. Fucking bastard.
You hold up a sign like, you're getting paid? Question mark.
Oh. Yeah, 130. And I'll do it. For a year of my life, year of my time.
Well, to spoil the film for you.
They don't get paid.
So each person. So when you get there, the person who gives you the induction of like, here's what we do. Here's what you do every day. Here's what you're allowed to do. Here's what you're not allowed to do. Is the person who's just done the previous year.
Right.
Yeah. So you get there, the only person you talk to is the soldier who's just done it.
Yeah.
And then after you'll have to give the same induction to the next person. So there's no like, there's only crossover between the soldiers. There's no like person in charge sort of thing that you know about.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who it is.
But
the guy who's handing over to like the main character, it shows him leaving. They just kill him. The helicopter comes to pick him up. He gets on the helicopter and they like ask him like for his fucking code or whatever to like confirm it's him. And then just go, thank you for your service. And blow his brains out.
what, they did it in the helicopter?
Yeah, but the door's open. So like, oh, he's like hanging off it. You know, like they do in films.
Yeah, like looking up like that.
And he just shoots down at him. Just kills him.
The other guy don't see it. He's just tucking his roll.
No, obviously not.
Just looks up and goes, that was a bit mean.
I wonder if they'll do that to me in a year's time. No, he lives.
Does he? Oh. I'll watch it. I'll give it a watch.
You should. Yeah. It's good. It's an enjoyable film. It'll be. There's still plenty that I've not spoiled in there.
Right.
Well, not about plenty. There's some stuff that I've not spoiled in there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But yeah, The Gorge, Netflix.
Yeah. Oh.
Is what time?
1:20.
Oh. God, I thought we was under an hour.
Bloody earwax that.
Yeah. Earwax, sunbeds, whatever else.
I just keep looking at that. Sorry, that's defo from Thingy, isn't it?
You've got a bit of a glow going on. To be fair to you, I don't feel like I'm looking any different.
But just look at that. What does that mean?
What, the like mark on your wrist?
Yeah, that.
Your little fucking scab thing.
Yeah.
This looks like dry skin.
From Finger, though, isn't it?
Why is it from that?
The sunbeds.
But why is it from that?
It worked there the other day.
You might be getting superpowers.
Maybe.
This is your origin story.
Sunman.
I'll watch your space then.
Just a fucking ball of fire.
Flame on.
Yeah, but you're not that cool. You're in excruciating pain.
I can't fly, I'm just burning.
Yeah.
But never die.
You can't control it, it just comes on and off.
Oh. Like if I sneeze or something, it just flame up. Oh. What were you gonna ask me then?
But it's just, have you burnt and then it started peeling, or is it just dry skin?
I don't know. I've literally just.
You cannot, surely you have not burnt from 6 minutes on a sunbed.
No, but I've just literally noticed it sat here. I kept playing with it. What the
Show
fuck
me
is
again.
that? So I don't know what it's from.
I'm gonna have to get the torch out on this.
Yeah. It just looked weird. I don't know where that just crops up from.
It looks like you've caught your arm on, like, do you know when you catch your thumb or something on, like, the tray in the oven, or like the metal bars bit of the oven?
Yeah.
It looks like you like. No, they don't get that hot. I was gonna say, did you touch one of the bars? But they're not that hot. Not hot enough to fucking burn you like that.
So I wouldn't do it like that, would I?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But where, like,
I don't know. I've just noticed it now. What the fuck is that? I'll just keep an eye on it then, shall I?
Yeah, I don't think that's sunbed related.
No. Well, there you go. Hopefully it's superpower.
Oh, have you done it in work?
Maybe.
Got it on something. Big box.
Big boxes. Got robbed twice in one day the other day. Sorry.
Right, you're gonna have to give people who don't know what you do for a job context. And also clarify that you weren't robbed. The store was robbed. Or did twice in a day.
I just got robbed upstairs.
Has someone come in and gone, Jack, give me your phone. Came back 2 hours later and give me your wallet.
Yeah, what's the... Just going in the episode, yeah?
It can do. I mean, we've not ended, so...
Oh, fuck it, go on then. Well, basically, the other day... What day are we on? Thursday?
Yes.
I think it was Monday.
Right.
I'm going to say Monday. A guy comes in, just like, apparently, so I seen the video, so, because I didn't really know we were getting robbed in the first one. So,
do you get involved when you're upstairs?
Did in the second one.
Oh. What? It's empty, to be fair.
Oh, do you think it was going to keel over?
Yeah, well, I looked down and it was just like half on the coaster. I thought that's a dangerous game.
Yeah, so the first guy, he came in and then walked back out with a load of clothes in his hand, but he didn't run out. He just like walked like that, like he was just off his head.
He just did it. Is it not just he did it with confidence and no one questioned it?
I don't know. He was just like all clothes with the hangers still on, just like that, and he just walked.
I know someone who does that to TVs in Tesco, I think.
What, just walks out with TVs?
Yeah.
Well, just dead like.
No, but he said he just does it with confidence. So no one ever says that.
Fair enough.
He just acts like he's bought it. So no one's ever gone, what are you doing with that?
Yeah.
But so that might have been his method, was just if you do. It's like that whole thing of like if you just like act like you're supposed to be doing something. You know, like those videos where people like take ladders into like movie theaters and stuff. Like if you just act like you're supposed to be there, no one says a thing.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you went into work and someone had walked in with a pair of ladders and just went, "Oh, can you let us in the back, please, mate?"
Yeah, no problem. Put the code in.
That's what I mean. You won't fucking question it, would you?
There's just fucking nothing upstairs.
Just nothing but a set of ladders.
He had ladders and
a high vis. What am I supposed to do?
What was I saying then? Oh yeah, so that happened. So he's like, we got everything back.
Hold on, he got out the store and just...
No, he didn't get out because they grabbed it off him, and then he just sort of give up. And
right.
Just let go of everything.
Oh, maybe he weren't doing it with confidence then.
I think he was off his head on something.
Spice.
Yeah. And then the second one...
Ketamine.
So like an hour later, a guy just comes in, puts a hoodie on, then no, it's like a t-shirt or whatever, a hoodie, I can't remember. Then puts some over it, and then puts the pants down his pants, and then just literally just like starts to walk out, and then he just runs off. But apparently this one had a weapon on him. Apparently,
You did that like he's got a massive cock. This one,
he had a massive cock, so
he had
just let him go.
He had an absolute schlong.
So just like, yeah, fair enough, let him go. No, but this one was funnier because this one was so the radio me to come down and be like, "Oh, Jack, we're getting robbed again, blah blah blah, come down," because
it's so funny that they're getting robbed and they're like, "Who can solve this?" Jack,
flame on.
Jack, who last week we're told was gormless and shaped like a banana. Yeah, he's who we want helping with the security.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I go down, like run down the stairs, but then there's a side door, isn't there? You've seen how there's a side door at the bottom of them stairs now. Well, they've always been there, haven't they?
You mean the fire exit in the back of the shop? Yeah.
So I don't go out of that. I just, in my brain, just doesn't like, so naturally you should just go out of that door because it's closest and then you're out and then you're there.
Yeah.
I just run round through the shop, fucking screwing through,
throwing customers out the way, picking kids up and
fuck off. I run out the shop, run round.
Manager comes back in with the stuff, and you're just assaulting customers.
Dickhead. He's not robbing us, I know, but he got him away.
I just don't like the look of him.
So yeah, like, don't like the look of him.
I just imagine as they're like walking back up to the shop, like side on, a child has just comes like rolling out the doors.
But it was funny because then the radio and it was like, use the side exit. But when they said that, I was already out the front door. So never mind. Then I ran round the side and I had a scanner in my hand, and like they were getting picked because he got in his car. He got away from everyone. And then like we were taking pictures of his reg. But then I had the scanner in my hand, but I don't know why the thought came into me. I thought,
please tell me you threw it at him.
Well, I was gonna lob it at the front of his car.
Yeah.
But then I thought, what's that gonna do? Because it's just the scanner's just gonna go straight for his window. Or would you have done that?
Well, so this was ages obviously when I worked there. I chased someone. So right, I was on my lunch. I was sat in the back, and I remember there was like a radio in the staff room.
Yeah.
And I just heard someone fucking screaming down. It was, we're getting robbed.
Yeah,
so I ran out. I didn't get there in time. Like, they got in the car, but the car window were down. So I just took my radio and lobbed it at him.
Did it?
Yeah, hit him in the face. Didn't get the radio back. I lost another 50 quid, really. But I hit him.
Was you speaking into it like, I know where you are. I know where you live.
These radios have trackers.
Oh,
I've got a certain set of skills.
fucking hell.
So yeah, do you have like the new touchscreen ones? Have you still got those old fat ones?
No, yeah, we've got the new.
No point with the new touchscreen ones. They're built like an iPhone. That's not going to do well. Those old ones though, they were like they were like hammers with a screen on them.
Yeah. Had some weight on them, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, I always thought if anyone ever started in the shop, I always thought it was a fucking cracking weapon.
Scanner to the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one. So one of them got stopped, the other one got away. But it was 2 in 1 hour. I thought it was a bit mad.
In 1 hour, not in one day.
So it was one at 5, and then like an hour later it happened again.
Jen stressing.
Crazy.
Was Jen stressing? Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go.
I do miss the adrenaline of retail. Don't get any of that. we had multiple people getting the kids involved.
Really?
Yeah. So I had this Irish family. The mum was like the distraction, like trying to talk to us all and like being dead like loud, whilst the daughter, who genuinely like 7, 8,
just went around and
fucking had a bag, stuff in a bag, and fucking
while she was distracting you at the front.
Yeah. I followed him to the car. I had a look in the car, but like you're not allowed to look in people's bags. But
the daughter got away then?
She was sat in the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know she's got it. But she was like, she's not. She was like, I'll show you the bag, but then wouldn't show me the bag. She just kept saying she'd show me the bag.
So what you do, just have to let them go?
Yeah. What am I going to do? Fight a girl for a bag?
Scan it through the window. It's in the dark with radio. Cunt.
You have it in a holster like out of Western.
It was like, flick it dead fast.
Oh, fucking hell. Well,
do you still have the baseball bat?
No. I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, we used to have a baseball bat for emergency situations.
No.
It's absolutely mad that like a minimum wage job requires you to have a baseball bat for emergency situations. But yeah, do you know, right, this is going to mean so little to so many of you. Do you remember at the front of the shop? Like the old shop before it got renovated, where we had like the electric cupboard thing, where like you'd open it to put the alarm code in.
Yeah.
The alarm cupboard, should I say, not electric cupboard. In there was a baseball bat.
Is it a small one?
No, it was like full size.
Oh no, I don't know then.
It's like a full size wooden baseball bat. It was from. I never had to use.
You'd be allowed to use it if you're getting robbed.
Probably not.
No,
I don't know. I never did, because like when you're getting robbed, you're thinking about being robbed. You're not thinking, "Oh, I should go get the bat."
Yeah.
I just used to, like, whenever it'd get late and it was like closing time, I just used to get it out and walk about with it.
Fuck off.
Really? Not in like a regular Harley Quinn. Yeah, not in like a you better do your standards, otherwise I'm gonna fucking batter you with it.
I'll break your legs, you bastard.
Yeah, just like you just like mess about whilst the staff were doing the jobs, wouldn't you?
Right.
No, I would.
Just you then. Some nuts with a baseball bat from the shop. No customers are coming in.
You were the reason why they had it. That's why they don't have it anymore.
Oh, and that nutter stood at front of Jamie with a baseball bat, smacking all his stuff about. Oh, you know.
You've not done the folds right. Right. Anyway, I think that's enough, innit?
Yeah.
Probably enough 20 minutes ago, but we'll have a little bit of bonus content for you.
There you
go. Right, thank you. Thank you
very much.
I'll tell you what, I'm starving.
I'm alright. I had to steak right before I came.
Oh, very nice. I stole some sandwiches earlier.
No.
Not from a shop, from... Never mind. It doesn't matter, it's just not interesting. Thank you for joining us, episode 48. Jack, have you written 28 on
that? I keep doing that. I did it with a clip the other day. I wrote 37.
I like how it's not even like, it's not like you think we're in the 30s. It's like, it could be the 30s or it could be the 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Episode 48, 2 away from episode...
2 away from episode 50 is what you meant.
It's been a very long week. That was loud.
Think of it that loud.
I so hope the mics pick that up.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna upload that as a clip. Just the that's the entire thing. It's just gonna repeat. Oh, fuck's sake. Right. Let's try this again. Thank you for joining us, episode 48. Encroaching. Forever getting one step closer to episode 50. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us at the Top Floor Pod everywhere. Jack, anything to add?
Oh, no.
No, of course he doesn't.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye, everyone.